All right. Salute to the tribe. What's up? What's happening? Look, you guys, my third time trying to make this video. I guess with the snowstorm, the bandwidth is not where it needs to be. I really don't feel like telling my kid to get off of all of his devices right now, but if it keeps doing this where it keeps interrupting, I'm gonna have to listen. These women, man, are just in awe of the level of glow up, level up, boss up that a lot of men are doing, especially men in their um, late 30s, 40s, and up, and they want in. You see a lot of them lashing out. The Anton Daniels did a panel with this woman who obviously has an issue with us not paying her any attention. And she looks like she's getting to her mid 30s or up or whatever. And she mentions that she thinks that a lot of guys are out here trying to get their Revenge of the Nerd on because we were the guys in high school that didn't get women because the women that were in our classes were out with older men or dope boys, because it makes them feel like they have a leg up. Women always want to feel like they have a leg up. So it makes them feel like they're empowered back then to have this going on, so that the guys their own age would just be, just drooling at the mouth at them and could never get them, so they could feed off that attention in school and then, be hanging out and doing all this stuff with these older guys. But she said that they were taken advantage of and that we need to get over that. This is insanity. These are women that are looking at men that they don't qualify for and having a problem with whatever we're saying and we're doing. And then not only that, they're projecting on us a bunch of nonsense that they're just making up in their head, a bunch of assumptions too. Just this, there's no way to even solidify that. There's no way to ground it in reality to make it seem like it's something that she could know. And this kind of cope, it's only because they're seeing men maintaining their peace. And this is 5 reasons why leftover and hot women find masculine, attractive men irresistible. Masculine, attractive men know how to maintain their peace. Attractive masculine men know how to also interact out in public and online, because you all should be online in some type of capacity, in a way that's charismatic, charming, high vibrational. Like attractive masculine men are redefining what modern man is, because we're taking it back to traditionalism. And we're talking about the good sides of the traditional man. We're not talking about the lower vibrational ones that were making, things look bad back then, taking advantage of whatever power they had. No, we're talking about men of God, divine men. Listen, the women don't really know how to interact with you because a lot of them have been with traumatized males that they pick, because most real men they run away from. And a lot of these traumatized males were raised in a single parent household, single mother household, the same way as most of these women were. And some of them will say, oh, my dad was in the home. He wasn't in the home, right? Not with the way that a lot of them run their mouth. And they're used to being able to speak to men, be disrespectful to men, emasculate men a certain kind of way. And a lot of guys deal with it because these are broken males that were raised in single mother households that watch their mother do this to men and think it's okay. Well, a lot of us are raised in proper households or found the proper kind of male guidance to where we don't move like that. And now they want one. Now, we don't know the real reasons for them wanting one of us. It could be to break us. A lot of these Jezebel harlots, they really get off on it. Or it could be just because they see the traditional kind of man that they instinctively desire, with every fiber in their femininity, and they can't get us. They've embraced too much of the framework that's being taught to women through social media, and songs about them just being the greatest ever, and men should bow before them, and women should have a good hot girl summer all their 20s, and then start looking to find themselves a Russell Wilson to clean up shop and make them look like an honest woman somewhere in their early 30s. And men are like, no, we're holding the line. Okay. Now, you would think that us holding back, being super picky with the kind of women that we're going to deal with, would turn women off. It's having the opposite effect. It's making you more exclusive, like a diamond in the rough. You can't get that many of them. They're made from pressure, which makes them, stand out in a way that women just can't get enough of. Okay. I'm going to be real. The pressure that you went under to become the man that you are, these different dark nights of the soul, your soul being tested, people turning on you, narcissism being projected your way through triangulation, people trying to make you feel ostracized, rejected, isolated, but you were able to transmute this stuff into fuel. And women just, you don't understand how women find a man that's been refined through the fires of life and the different challenges, and for that man to go through it with his head held high, with a plan that he knows that God has for him, and never have any doubt, never sway or start listening to man or woman, because again, God's leading and God's letting you know you don't need to listen to no one. You don't know what their intentions are. I got you. This kind of man, the kind of man you are, it's too irresistible for women to ignore. Your light is too bright for them to act like they don't see it. I mean, just the thought of you going online, posting something, or them seeing you, it gives them that tingle down their spine. Their kitty cat gets wet, running down their crack. They can't help just listening to your voice. If they could just get some audio, you have no idea the effect of a man that is basking in his masculinity, in his full frame, and knowing what he brings to the table. You have no idea how much that turns women on. Leftover females and also good women. Now, we're in modern times where they're basking in hiding behind their ego and using the internet as a weapon and just watching. But whatever, see, women aren't used to not getting what they want. So them watching you long periods of time only makes them more, in infatuation with you. It only makes you even more irresistible to them. You guys got to understand. You have to understand. But listen, I don't want to hold you. It's already been 8 minutes. You guys smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Join the tribe. What are you waiting for? Set the notification bell. Drop a comment. Do you agree, disagree? You know what I'm saying? Soul Tribe, check in, salute. Troll Tribe, check in, salute, man. And I want to know what you think, man. Love and light. I'm your brother, and I'm out.
In this game, you gotta have that dog in you.
Made in America.